We've been discussing what makes chiropractic unique. We've been discussing our chiropractic objective in regards to detecting and correcting subluxations. We've even discussed sort of what it means to heal and how we define healing within a chiropractic context. But what can we expect as a result of regular chiropractic care? Many of our practice members report an enhanced perception of themselves and their own personal needs. Subsequently, they also report a greater adaptability in how they respond to those stresses and meet those needs. So I refer to this as a greater expression of our potential for health and life, right? If we are perceiving ourselves and the things we need more clearly and fulfilling them more readily, we are in fact living better. But what this allows us to do is heal, and that means a lot of things. When we think about healing, we tend to think of it in biological terms, right? The turnover of cells. And this is relevant because every type of cell in our body has its own timeline for turnover, right? Skin cell lives a couple days, a red blood cell lives for about 120 days, but at the end of that time, it's going to be replaced by another cell. So we tend to define healing as the turnover of cells, right? We cut ourselves, when the scab forms and falls off, it's healed, right? But we also have other concepts tied up in this. We can talk about fixing things. Let's say we break a bone, somebody sets it and puts it in a cast. Is it fixed? Sure. Doesn't mean it's healed. Right? We can talk about curing. People may struggle with years of gallbladder attacks. Somebody takes out the gallbladder, is it cured? Sure, it's never going to be an issue again. But it doesn't do anything to get back to the factors that caused it to become an issue in the first place. So when I think of healing, I tend to think of deep healing, right? Core healing, if you will. And what it allows us to do is rewrite the program. So as we've said, we've all picked up these programs based on everything we've ever experienced. But when we really get down to repatterning our responses to stress and trauma, we have to rewrite those programs, right? Sometimes it's time to stop walking around on a limpy ankle because we twisted it 6 weeks ago. And other times it's appropriate to stop treating our financial stress the way we do because we came through a hard period 10 years ago. And this all goes hand in hand with evolving new mechanisms to counteract the stresses in our life, right? We can stop rolling the same proverbial boulder up the same proverbial hill due to the same real life stresses week in and week out. And at the end of the day, this comes with a very real shift in consciousness, because when we remain clear, we become increasingly sensitive, perceptive, aware, and ultimately conscious of how our choices impact ourselves and the world, the community, and the people around us.